Alright, let's continue on. It's gonna be a short one because I gotta go. It's late. I played Valorant. I don't know why I played Valorant, considering I played like garbage. As always. Well, as recently, I should say. Whatever. We're done with this one. I don't know how many are left. I mean, I think we did well here. We should be getting paid. Although maybe we'll get more calls from the lady on the phone, who I'm pretty sure is just the person I bought out of the book. How the hell is she still alive if everything disintegrates once they're bought out of books? I don't know. And we bought the apartment because we're loaded. Dishes for someone. Man apparently is just gone. Weird. Someone moved into apartment 16. We don't know who it is. Did you get the item? Yep, indeed. Nope, no answer. I'm just gonna give it to him. Shove it. Oh, yeah, I don't think he cares. As long as we give him the stuff. It's the correct stuff, so he should be happy. So does this person who's calling me know? Oh. The hell? Sky. What is going on? I'm sitting down on the staircase?
Time to raid the house.
Yeah, I can't keep this up anymore. What happened to the phone call and the money? 2 minutes later. And there's the phone call. What the? Never noticed this freaking barrister was like this. My letter is gone. Hello. There's an urgent job. I'm not. No, you're taking it. I think I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. Silence. Etienne, it's your last job. You knew what book that was, and you specifically sent me to steal from it? Silence. I am just a middleman, Etienne. I don't pick the jobs. I don't care. You can take your job and go to hell. Great. Calm down and listen to me. Finishing these jobs is your only chance at getting your abilities back. I know you know this. You can't work off this sentence. 30 years is just an impossible amount. Your publisher betrayed you. Your lover left you. It's time to take back what you're owed. How do you? A treat. You're only a single step away from freedom. Fine. Excellent, excellent. The order is at your door. Great. There it is. Alright, let's continue. Right. Order is at my door. Can I get new abilities? I can! Increase shield duration. Or heal on use. Bro. Heal me? 2 damage shield for 1 turn, heal on use. It's kinda freaking crazy, honestly. Enough for today. I'll try again another day. Time to go to bed. Not even an option. Okay. Alright, I mean, I guess I just checked everything out. Alright, pick it up. What's my last job about?
It's easier to get a new one.
Need to put this on the desk. My final job. Now, I did fight with the writer's police last time. Although, do they know I'm moving on to another book? The Heart of Sand. Samantha Mori. An excerpt from a book review. And so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the upper district and the train-dwelling nomads. However, in writing the upper district as a sort of retirement home rather than an upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. About class divide, a strange note. The contractor agrees to infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Mori and extract an item, the weather controller. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. That's the writer. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. It's been a while. It's gonna be a real short one, huh? It's gonna be a real short one. Did I check everything here? I don't remember. I think I did. The hell is that? Can't read it. Okay, well, whatever. Wait a minute. That was that. Oh, freaking. Thanks for washing the dishes. We just had a birthday party for my daughter, and I'm absolutely exhausted. The children are all or ate almost everything, but there's still some bread left. So help yourself and thanks again. Oh, thank you. See, be a good neighbor. Wash some dishes for someone. They'll leave some bread for you. They have arthritis or something, right? I mean, even if they are just lazy, you know, don't bother me. I get free food.
Is it good?
Well, I get paid for my labor, which is like pretty normal. Alright, take me inside this last job. Sand train or whatever the hell it's called. Is it a sand train? You decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. You shrugged tiredly. After everything that happened? How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long, like 2 minutes. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah, yes, I forgot about your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. You did. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. Hmm. I really thought about giving it all up. But the client is right. I need to finish. Whoa. Okay, nothing. Okay, but the client is right. I need to finish my last job, even if what we are doing makes me feel sick. If they get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Looking at the floor. Tired. Just help me finish this. One last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control the weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. You look around. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, it's loud as hell. It's insanely loud. Someone's height chart. Card or dead man. Dead man has a train key. The tag on the coat says Pete Jenkins. Now why is it so soft? Radio. A small radio is blinking on the radio panel. A small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn out accept call button. Examine the radio. Old equipment covered in sand. You see a steel plate with the number 42 on it next to the speaker. 42. A small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn out accept call button. Push the button. You hear static over the radio. Lindref Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the senior meteorologist. Too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Asked Roderick. Who knows? Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? 42? Is that us? I think we are in range. Maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There is a skeleton in the chair. Writing something down. Thanks. I have noted it. I have noted that in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. He sighs faintly. In 1 week he became a damn skeleton? What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you are the new operator of 42, so I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40, so you should head towards town. You can take shelter there. A death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. And what will happen if you get caught up in it? Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that. I am not from around here. Writing something down. In a dry voice, if you get caught in a death storm, you die. What other kind of storms are there? Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. What the hell? Fear or madness? Great. But there are joy storms too, although they mostly often happen in town. They most often happen in town. Alright, I'll try to get the train moving. Good luck. Train key. Technically makes you the train's operator. Wow. I'm the operator. Control panel. The train's control panel covered in levers and buttons. Examine the old photo. It's a photo of a woman with her blonde hair in a ponytail. It could be the former operator's daughter or maybe his wife. Examine the train panel. The train's control panel covered in levers and buttons. Okay, one second. Before we just leave. List of names. Oh, it's names. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is in different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. Looks like this is a list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is this some kind of a cursed train? We are probably just in a dangerous place. Look at the end of the list. The last one is a Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed Pete Jenkins? He probably didn't even have time to add his name. Add the dead train operator's name. The poor guy deserves this at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. You take the nail from the chain and scratch Pete Jenkins's name into the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. Do you want people to forget about you too? You're right, I should add it. You scratch your name into the wall at the end of the list. Then put the nail back. Nice job. Couldn't put half that effort into the other names though. Had to make your own name the best. Yeah, you wipe a few metal shavings off the inscription. Great. Your name's at the end of this list. Control panel, we can go outside the train. This looks like hell. Got a crate here. Metal and prayer. How far away can we go? Where are you going? Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. Oil tank. Is there no oil in the train? That would explain the train not working. Oh no! What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Knock on the tank. Something skitters around inside the tank. Ew. Can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without the train? What? Are you afraid of bugs? Hey, get out of the tank. Nah, it won't want to come out. Knock harder on the tank. Suddenly, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Grab the bug. The bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble at your hands. It's clearly displeased. Ew, drop it. I might need it. You put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you will actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. The tank is empty of both oil and bugs. Oil bug, a type of desert bug that likes hiding in machinery, where it can feed on oil for weeks. Very annoying sounding. Pin car door. Locked crate. A wooden crate, the kind that's easy to open with an ordinary crowbar. Don't have a crowbar. Shelves. Jenkins's journal. Either written in an unknown language or in really awful handwriting. Every train driver needs one. Oil canister. Then we have ourselves a tool bench. Locomotive door. Alright, simple enough. Head outside, fill the oil. We're good to go. Oil tank. The tank is empty of both oil and bugs. Add oil from the canister. The tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. How do you know? We don't know how far town is. Town could be a million miles away. Train control panel. The train's control panel curved in levers and buttons. Start the train. I think it's running. Great. Oh well, there goes the exit. We're riding. Radio. The death storm is approaching. Hurry. Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42. What's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. We've got the train started, but it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. Apparently I will. The train is moving. Check the gauges. You see a bunch of gauges, most of which aren't moving. Check the fuel gauge. Oh, cooling system. Cooling system is operational. Fuel gauge. Fuel tank is full, but injection pressure is extremely low. We need to do something about that, or the train will just stop. Okay, we'll figure it out. Push the handbrake. Why would you do that? There's a death storm coming. Do you want to die? Alright, that was stupid. Check the gauges. Bunch of gauges. Oil gauge. The oil tank is full now. Good work. Fuel tank is full, but injection pressure is extremely low. Okay, I see. So that was oil, not fuel. Fuel tank. You're looking at the fuel panel. All indicators seem normal except one. Cylinder 3 pressure. Open the top of the panel. There's a greasy note on the other side. Read the note. Reading. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete. You moron. Heh. Reading. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, you should definitely be able to do that. Hit the panel lightly. Something inside clangs. Something creaks. Something cracks. The train starts slowly picking up speed. Well, that wasn't so hard. Okay, list of names. What's going on back here? Nothing? Nothing at all. Locked door. I shouldn't jump out while we are moving. Radio. You pick up the radio. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed us, and we haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course, only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. I guess it's made in such a place, I guess. Like someone's controlling them, right? Oh. You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. This all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, ask him about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. Silence. Ha ha ha, he's laughing. Is this a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller, and everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask around. We should ask around about him in town. Ha ha ha! If only we had something like that. My God, he keeps laughing. We'd certainly be well off. All right, I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. Apparently, I am the jokester. Alright, we can leave if I so desire. The crowbar. We have our thing here. Let's have a look at town. Town looks like much like dirt anyway. No, or maybe not. Okay, well, this is the border. As far as I can go out. Hello, gate guard. A guard is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. He glances briefly at your face, but apparently decides not to ask about it. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. Poor man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. I am not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. Can we leave the train and go into town? Leave the train? Are you out of your mind, my guy? I don't think that's acceptable here. I'll try to talk to him. Go ahead and try, but be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Try to open the door quietly. Hey, who's messing around with the door? I'm warning you, I'm armed. Let's not provoke him. Hey friend, you there? Yes? Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I am his friend. Yeah, it's me, Jenkins. Jenkins is dead, friend. Jenkins is dead. He says be gentle. Jenkins is dead. Did you kill him? No, no. It was one of these storms, apparently. I don't believe you. Murderer. I don't think there's a peaceful way out of this situation. Force the door open. You lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push. You do something. Clunk. I think the lock's open. The door easily slides to the side. A thin man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Get closer. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Ah, damn. Sigh. Has there been even a single time when your appearance actually helped us in a situation? The man's eyes are still widening. Or does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. Great. No, it hasn't helped. Not even once. I already told you it's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert right towards the storm. Great. Well, you definitely solved the problem in a way. Great. Well, I can't say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well then, I'll move his train along and then yours after it. In the meantime, go up to the customs and get your paperwork straight. Alright. Am I going to go in the train? Kid guard. Get up high, quickly. The storm is close. Okay, door to customs. Maps. These look like different maps of the area. Okay, that's important, I guess. Customs inspector. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and says it, and in a bored voice says, "Train number 42." The inspector digs through some papers. "Are you Ronald Miles?" "No." "Did you find the body of Ronald Miles?" "No, I found the body of Pete Jenkins." So after Miles, it was transferred to Jenkins. He writes in his notebook. And now the inspector looks up at you. "My name is Etienne." "Just Etienne?" "Yes." "I'll write that down." Muttering, wearing a shabby coat with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. It's not shabby. His face, he looks at you and then looks down again, is apparently disfigured. "Oh ho ho! You aren't too good looking yourself." The inspector doesn't react. "Here's your ticket." He hands you an old yellow ticket which looks like it's been passed around for years. "One standard town visit, 2 hours. Can I stay longer?" "You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority." "I thought they were mine now." The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you are joking or you really don't know how things work around here. "The train is yours, the possessions are the people's." "And what happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours?" "The items will go to the people." "Okay, thanks. Go on through." He opens the tunnel. "Oh, I'm just through." "Okay. I can't open my inventory?" "Table. Stale bread, empty bottle." "Now I can." "Yellow ticket. One of only a few ways to get into town." "You cannot leave, apparently. Exit to town." Wow, train district. Okay, made solid metal walls to protect themselves. Spectre. A young woman is talking to one of the travelers who passes her a strange half-empty bag. "Extend my time by 1 hour, please." He hands over the bag and quickly turns away. "Hold on." The man freezes, tilting his head. "Just who do you take me for? There's not even enough sand in here for 15 minutes. Sand?" She takes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. "Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard?" "No, please. 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath, and I'll be on my way." The man slowly retreats. He looks extremely tired. The woman turns and to an empty hourglass. The woman turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches of the wall. Okay, and filled with sand. "Damn beggars!" She pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio and you hear a crackling sound coming from speakers, echoing all over the town. "Yes, Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension." She puts the radio back on her belt, then reaches out a hand to you without looking. Shake her hand. The young woman turns sharply and looks at you confused. Um, I think she wants your ticket." "Sorry, I'm looking for the meteorologist." "Hmm? Where can I find the chief meteorologist?" In the upper district. Where else?" She looked a little puzzled. "How do I get there?" "You can't." They only let the locals in. No drifters off the trains allowed. Give her your ticket. Okay, yellow. She takes out a new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours, starting now. Good luck in town. Thanks. See, okay, so I guess every single person in town, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Thanks, see you. Very interesting. Some more inspectors. A melon seller. Alright, I mean, it's a big ass town. But I'll see you now in the next one. Like I said, so it's gotta be a short one. See you then.